Welcome back to a new video on the Montenegro Tower. In the last one I showed you the progress on the house, and today I'm going to show you the progress on our stone walls. You know that I was drywalling walls for the last months already. Now I finally found somebody to help me rebuilding them in the proper way using concrete and carving the stones as well. So I'm back at the Gunor now, and a couple of months ago I was clearing up the left part of the stone wall where the old tree trunk was located because I would like to rebuild the stone walls, and I finally found somebody who can do that for me. It's two different rows of stones. And now the two stone walls are clear, and yeah, I decided to have two different walls to be rebuilt with a little staircase in the middle. And for today I'm just going to clear up the right side of the stone wall. Not completely finished, but 95%. We can see the wall again here. This corner looks so different now compared to before. Finally, after a few days of physical work, I cleared up the entire area so we can now start rebuilding the wall. And I also managed to hide the electricity cable from my neighbor, which used to hang up in the air, and the cable is now nicely tucked away in a new dry stone wall. So we're back here at the Governor, at the stone circle from the Ottoman time. I found somebody to help me with the stone wall. He doesn't speak English, I don't speak Montenegro yet. From tomorrow we're gonna get some cement and start rebuilding. Starting off with the left side and then also the right side here. So we're making some really good progress here, and not even the first day finished, and you can already kind of tell there's a staircase coming up, adjusting the shape of the rocks. Looking really good already. Going to Okov now, to the local hardware shop here, to buy a pump out water and a 30-meter hose, because we just delivered the cement, as you could see, and the sand, and we're gonna mix the concrete for the stone steps. I definitely need to get a pump and also like extension cables and stuff like that, so I'll get that now and then back to the stone wall. The pumpa is working, the pump for the water. I bought a 9-meter one. I was not sure how deep this thing is exactly, and you can buy a pump for clean water and a pump for dirty water. And yeah, looking at the water inside there, I got the pump for dirty water. brother Ramis here from Albania is doing a really good job. See, we're already nearly at the top. I'm glad to see that the pile of stones is also getting smaller. Only 3 p.m. but I'm so physically exhausted from 2 weeks of carrying stones around. I'll call it a day. It looks very nice, especially from this angle. It's really pretty actually. Tomorrow is the last day before the rain comes, so hopefully we're gonna finish up this side of the wall and then after the rain do this side here. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we had a few days of rain and now the sun is coming out again, so we can continue the work on the stone wall, at least for today, and hopefully like half of that tomorrow, because then the next rain front will come in. We nearly finished the left part now, just doing the last bits and pieces, and yeah, I continue clearing up the area here. It's already much less stones than before, that's good. Yeah, and afterwards we're gonna work on that one, I guess after the next rain. Let's see. He's starting to work on the staircases now. In Montenegro it's called stepenica. ramp to throw it over the wall. And as you can see, there's a big pile here already. The whole aisle is full of construction trash, and in the end of the house construction we're gonna get an excavator and a truck, and he will take all of that away. Finished up the stone walls and the stone paths here at the stone circle, the governor. He's done an amazing job, and I hired him for another stone wall over here. Pretty much when you walk in from the gate on the right side, you have this collapsed stone wall. Yeah, he's gonna build the entire wall and then a small stone staircase here in the middle where I have my temporary one. Ramis is working on the stepenica, the staircase. I'm getting him all the stone. Do two things at the same time. Clean up that area because it has to be cleaned up anyway, and provide him with the stones that he needs for the stone wall. So I thought I would try my own luck and to rebuild one of the stone walls myself. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Today I prepared everything, cleared out all the stones until I reached a point where the stones are still very solid. And from there I'm gonna start rebuilding, but it's only gonna be 2 or 3 stones pretty much. It's gonna be a very small one. I'm sitting here with Ramis. We can't speak the same language, but we can communicate. Dobro, dobro. He finished the wall, it looks super amazing. I cleared up that space in front of the stepenica, the staircases, and there's a really huge rock in the soil. In the middle we can leave the staircases, and they will be nicely secured with the beton on both sides. And that stone I want to keep visible. To the end of the day, but since yeah, he's gonna finish the wall today completely, and then they're gonna take the cement machine as well, I guess. I really want to finish my own wall as well here. I'm only gonna do 2 rows of stones. You can see it's pitch black dark now, and I have 1 bucket of cement left and a few more stones to do. I had a little meeting in between which took some time, so tomorrow I'm gonna show you how everything looks in the daylight. Clearing up the area a bit more. And this part here, just in front of the lavender tree, I found another box. Maybe you remember a couple of months back I found a Proletaire Beoclad box, and now I found a second one. This one is not actually a box, it's part of an old oven from Gorenia, and I guess that's their old logo. Wonder where the rest is. morning. Yeah, it took me around 4 or actually 5 days to clear up the backside area of the tower here. And now it's all good for the excavator to get rid of the big pile of rocks and soil behind me. And the complete area of my secondary water tank here is completely clean as well. I've never seen it like that before. It was full of little gravel stones. This little window is actually a perfect seat to see the sea. Also, my little stone wall is complete and I leveled out the ground so it ends where the ground starts pretty much. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my little stone wall here as well because I did it in the night, as you remember, and I ran out of concrete. But I just barely managed to get the row finished, and now I'm gonna show you how the stone walls look finally. Yeah, I spent quite a lot of time in the end to separate the nice looking rocks from the rest, from the trash that put all the nice rocks here. And also I extracted the really big wooden logs that used to be in the house. Got a bunch of them here as well, some smaller ones and a really big one over there. And yeah, I want to do something nice with them. Maybe put them upright and put some candles on top, or put some kind of epoxy. I'm sure we'll find something for it. And now we're already at the second stone wall that we finished. So I'm pretty much at the top now. I filled up the gap with the soil and got some beautiful stairs going down. I love how we incorporated the original stones. Let me show you some. For instance, this one here. That one is really strong and firm in the ground, and we used that one and another one over there as a base for these staircases. So much more space here now with this original wall coming out, and I'm going to use that space probably for herbs and stuff, because just behind will be my garden, right? And now let's go to the main wall. Here behind me was where we left off, but what you haven't seen is this wall here. We built that one to kind of fill up the gap behind the house again. And then we're at the end of the video. We only have one more video left for now in the construction series, which will cover the delivery of the furniture. So you can look forward for that. And after that, I'm gonna release some Nepal videos, 4 of them. And after the Nepal videos, probably go back to Montenegro Tower, because I want to, of course, document the next stages when we work on the big tower here in the background, and also, yeah, maybe work on the pool, work on the wooden huts. So all of that will be documented, of course, or if we have some cool events. So as usual, make sure to subscribe with the bell icon if you don't want to miss any of that. And yeah, very soon, I hope I can welcome you here. I'm planning for November 5th now. It's in 2 weeks from now, and I'm supposed to move in very soon. The house is actually, you can see it here, the house is pretty much finished. We've got the facade now. I'll leave you with some nice impressions from the new stone wall. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye. You made it to the end of the video. That's awesome. Thank you so much. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button as well. Leave me some feedback in the comments, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. A special shout out to my Patreon supporters as well. If you would like to find out how you can support me and receive monthly benefits such as receiving postcards from me or me being your own personal trip planner, then check out the link below.